Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Evidently had come out for a tool, Paige. He's again with this young lady. He's moving. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Come on.
Hey! It's over! You liar! You're a liar!
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out of my face.
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. That feels like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember.
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching another installment of Cheaters. Please meet Paige Garza, a gentle mother of 3 concerned that her absentee husband takes their sacred vows for granted. Desperately seeking the truth, Paige calls on Cheaters to investigate.
Paige Garza, age 36, a teacher who has developed a deep suspicion about her husband's claims of working late.
Well, it would appear that we have a life together because when he is there, we try to do things together, but there's no trust. And where has he been before he comes home to me? This summer, I found some cards and pictures in his truck, and none of the cards were signed, but I knew the writing because it was a girl that I knew for about a year, and I had worked with her, and you can recognize handwriting of someone that you work with. And so I asked her about it, and she said no. Right now, I don't feel like I have much of a marriage because there's no trust. We don't really do things together. We don't go out as a family that often. We don't make plans together. We're just getting by with daily life, taking the kids to school and doing homework. And I don't know if there's anything left to start over.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Identity withheld, age 44. A general contractor with an under-construction plan to leave his family for another love interest. Investigation Day 5. Ready to collect valuable evidence, Cheaters Intelligence dispatches several mobile units to the suspect's location. They follow him to a nearby apartment complex. The suspect, whose identity is withheld, exits his truck while having a conversation on a cellular phone. He brings a sack of groceries to the porch, where an unidentified woman, offering some assistance, emerges from the rear entrance. After returning to his truck for a second load, the suspect hands his companion some fountain drinks before gracefully hopping over the guardrail. Cautiously peering around, the suspect makes sure the coast is clear before entering the young lady's abode. Later that same day, Cheaters' PIs watch closely as the suspect, his companion, and an unidentified toddler leave the premises. Several hours later, the burly suspect and his companion return to the residence with many parcels from an afternoon of shopping. The pair unloads the packages and disappears behind the companion's front door, which ends the day's investigation. Investigation Day 8. Back on the case, Cheater's agents catch up with the suspect and his new girlfriend as they station their vehicle in the parking lot of her apartment complex. The young companion, whose identity remains withheld, happily preps the cupboard while the suspect once again fulfills the duty of a provider by procuring more packaged goods. The suspect demonstrates his gross lack of attentiveness in this recorded phone call with his wife, Paige.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Nothing with it.
Nothing, just getting ready to leave up here.
Oh, okay.
Where are you at?
At the Red House.
Y'all are gonna finish?
We need to finish it or we're going to lose out on a lot of money. So.
We're going to church tonight and then.
You said you pick up the boy and she work or what?
Whatever, if you want to pick them up or not.
Okay, well tonight's law, so.
They'll be done at 7:30.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Investigation Day 15. Hoping to wrap up the case, Cheater's sleuths surround the apartment occupied by the suspect's companion. Although the suspect's familiar truck sits in the parking lot, Cheater's operatives only spot the suspect's girlfriend and her youngster out on the small balcony. She deposits a bag of garbage before the two go back inside. A few moments later, the suspect finally emerges from the residence wearing only his boxer briefs. The scantily clad gentleman runs out to his truck to recover a wrench before making a mad dash back inside. With all of the evidence in hand, Cheater's crews wrap up the surveillance portion of the inquiry and report to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
With sufficient proof of the suspect's wayward actions, Cheaters furnishes Paige with the results of the investigation. Holding back a flood of emotions, Paige readies her heart for the investigation's findings.
Paige, thanks for being here today. I know you've been very anxious over the last couple of weeks. Are you ready to see some of the information that our detectives have been able to compile?
Yeah.
Okay. On this day of the investigation, our detective did observe your husband. He was followed to a residence. It looks like he's got some food that he brings, is met by a young lady. He goes back to his truck, gets a few more items before hopping the fence. Later on, they get into her car, do some shopping. They return back to her residence and unload the purchases that they've made. This is during the time when he obviously is telling you that he's at work. Is that correct?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
during the day, he's always at work. On this particular day, he arrived again at the home of this young lady. They took her car, went and did some shopping, returned back to her apartment, and we observed them bringing some of the items that they purchased into her house. He comes back outside, and I don't know if he's feeding birds or ducks, but scattering some bread. Okay. On this day, a detective was stationed outside this young lady's apartment. She was seen out on the balcony with her son. Your husband arrives
Oh my
after
gosh,
quite some time.
he's in his underwear.
Evidently had come out for a tool, goes back inside, and returns to his truck later on, gets in and leaves. So I think it's pretty clear that some of the receipts that you may have been coming across were really going to help support this other person.
Right, because she doesn't have a job.
Paige, I know that you're anxious about being here, but does any of that surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me. That's the first time I've seen them together since her and I were friends. But that's like his daytime family. And then he comes home to us.
So this is something that you've been preparing yourself for the possibility of?
Yeah.
Okay. We do know, Paige, he is again with this young lady.
Okay.
I just want to call the detective right and find out exactly where they are. Tell me what you have. Okay, we're headed over right now. All right. Okay, they're at her apartment.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Come
But
on.
I mean, we've been together for 15 years, and he's older than her father. She's young, old enough to be his daughter. It's just bad, the choices he's made.
Yeah. Yeah, you can come out. We're all gonna be on standby, okay? I think everyone's in place. Where are you?
We're headed that way though, right?
Yeah, go now. Okay, he's moving. Go.
Go.
Come on, to the right. Oh, I see him.
Hey! It's over! You liar! You're a liar! You're a liar! That's your girlfriend!
I'm a court officer in Dallas County. I'm a Dallas County court officer. You need to open up. Hey, you see that? You want? I can get a cop out here.
No more lies! You stay with your girlfriend. You're with your girlfriend now.
You need to get this. You want a cop out here to make you get it?
He has a gun.
There you go. You're served with those documents.
Do you have anything to say to
you
Paige?
said to call him. I thought they weren't gonna be able to follow you. You said to call him. Your stuff will be on the curb tonight. Have your girlfriend come get it. You don't have anything to say?
Get away from my car or I'll run you over.
You want to say something?
Coming up, the conclusion.
You don't have anything to say?
Get away from my car or I'll run you over.
You want to say something? Can we go talk to her? Because he doesn't have much to say today. Is this her apartment?
It's a protective order in there. You need to adhere to it.
Do you know the girl in 12111?
Down there?
Yeah. I think he'll come up and try and do something.
Can you speak with me for a second?
Tell her soulmate is in the parking lot. She needs to have him stay.
Can you just speak with us for a moment?
Get away from the door, I'll call the police.
I know you have a side to the story.
It's not your boyfriend, it's your old friend.
Get away from the car or I'll get my gun out of the glove box.
Are you afraid? Do you need to put makeup?
What's wrong with you? Are you crazy?
His stuff will be out on the curb by 8 o'clock tonight, so you need to come on over and help him pick him up. He can't come over to the house anymore, so he can come live with you all the time, okay?
Your husband wouldn't have to come to me.
It's probably better that you didn't show your face. Okay, I'm done. So tell all your neighbors, because the leasing office will know. Oh, he's still here?
Guys, watch out because Paige thinks he may have a gun.
He does.
He has a gun? Guys, let's get out of here. She's got a protective order against him. She can't be near him or close to him. So we're getting out of here.
I need you to go to my house to see if he's going to be there and call the police. I got to go. It's over, done with. He knows that I filed for divorce and he gone about his business. I mean, he said so much to me in the past year that there's nothing left for him to say. Obviously, he can't face the truth.
How do you think you'll move into the future and how will you view relationships in the future?
Well, trust is hard when someone can lie to your face. But now, you just have to think that not all people are the same as he is. Hopefully, not all people are. It just took back some power to show him that he can't keep continuing to lie to me and get to start my life over.
Okay. After the confrontation, Paige hastily moves forward with plans to end her broken marriage. At the end of the show, Cheaters offers a detailed account of her future intentions. But first, Cheaters speaks with Crystal Rhodes, a woman caught in an illicit affair by Cheaters detectives. Crystal comes to revisit the case that both jeopardized her marriage and caused a very memorable physical altercation.
Crystal Rhodes, age 22. Crystal takes us through her illicit experiences and expresses regret for her part in the affair.
I went up and grabbed my food, and I sat down and I see the vans pull up, and I see Joey walking up and my husband and 15 cameras, and I knew from there that I was busted.
You explain to me everything that's going on with this son of a bitch right here. I've had video proof for the past 2 months of the crap that you've been doing.
When I realized that everything was out in the open now, I felt the relief of all the stress and the guilt. But in the same sense, I was scared for my marriage.
Just friends. What do you have to say about yourself now?
I think it's time to go.
No, it's not. We're not going anywhere. This is bull. You talk to me. Where the you get off doing this with my family? I've got a daughter. I've got a house. I've got a mortgage. You give two about what I care about?
Philip and I had been having a lot of problems. There was trust issues. I didn't know how much he loved me. He never showed it.
We had our problems. Now we've got bigger problems because you've been lying, and I've got video proof that you've been cheating on me. You've been cheating on everybody that's given a damn about us.
I'm not talking to more. Once I realized what I had done, what, you know, could possibly happen to my family, to my daughter, I realized it wasn't worth it.
I think it's time to go.
No.
My daughter won't always have a father. And I know that my husband will always be there for my daughter.
Hey, don't worry about our child. She's taken care of. I've already made arrangements.
I don't agree with Philip's actions as far as that goes. I don't believe in violence at all, no matter what, you know, the offense is.
No. Hey, let go. Let go. But just remember, I've got it on camera.
I would like to let his family know, my family know, all of our friends know that, you know, I'm sorry. You know, especially to my daughter. I love my husband very much. But I can't change the past. All I can do is try to prevent it in the future.
Not surprised by the results of the investigation, Paige Garza feels fortunate to have solid evidence of her husband's transgressions. With the marriage hanging by a thread, Paige can now move forward with divorce proceedings and with confidence that she did all that she could before calling it quits. Claiming that Paige drove him into the arms of another woman, the suspect attempted to convince Cheater's producers that he bears little responsibility for being unfaithful. Once an attentive husband and father, the suspect insists that Paige's obsessive-compulsive behavior grew worse over the years. But nonetheless, he chose to remain with her for the sake of their children. After a brief telephone interview, the suspect's mistress proclaims Cheater's despicability and insists that Cheater's phone calls to her end.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.